All right, hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Trading Bitcoin with your host, Tone Vays, coming to you live this very late Wednesday night. Audio's not on. Very late Thursday night in New York, and Wednesday night, Thursday morning here in Dubai. I'll be in Dubai at least a few more weeks. I think I'm gonna send out a tweet that Monday we're gonna hang out at some bar, and anyone is welcome to join us and hang out for the evening. That's the plan for Monday. Okay, this is the view from my apartment. I'll try and bring you another stream later tonight from another cool place. I'll be somewhere tonight. Uh, bring you guys a stream from there. All right, let's go to the charts. Let's see what's going on. How's everybody doing this morning? All right. Motorist, hey, thanks, man. So this is an interesting chart. Okay, so I'll comment on it real quick, and then we go to the price stuff. Wait, where's my... Oh, yeah, it's the Twitter thing. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. That doesn't matter. Okay, so real quick, I had no idea that the M2 money supply was in such a shitter. So, what does it mean? It means that governments destroyed the economy. That's what it means. It means that when you shut down every single small business and they tell you that you are not essential, the liquor store on your corner is essential, but your gym is not essential, considering there is a virus that, if you're healthy, doesn't really affect you. So when the government chooses which businesses are allowed and which businesses are not allowed, this is what is going to happen to the money supply. Sorry, velocity of money, not supply. And I never understood why velocity of money was important. It never, ever, ever made sense to me, ever. I mean, I've read the economic, research on velocity of money. Okay, obviously, when the economy is doing well, there'll be a lot of money velocity. When the economy is not doing well, there is not a lot of money velocity. And when there isn't a lot of money velocity, there's a lot less efficiency in the world. Like when people aren't spending money, it's hard to create new companies, hard to find new jobs. Crime tends to rise. So, but in and of itself, the velocity of money is a reflection of the economy. And I'm assuming this is the United States. And never in the history of the United States did brain dead politicians decide to close all the businesses and prevent people from earning and spending money. So this is this is the end result. What does it mean? It means that society has just taken a 50% step back from the 1960s. That's all it really means. I have no idea what's happening with GME, but maybe we'll take a look. All right, let's go to Bitcoin. Let's talk about what's important. Let's talk about the future. Let's not talk about the past. Money velocity is, there's plenty of Bitcoin velocity. People are using it in their business. There's plenty of B-Trash velocity. Did I close this chart yet? So B-Trash is now thoroughly below 0.1% of a Bitcoin. I'm sure, the velocity of this nonsense is way less than the velocity of Bitcoin, and yet this is the transactional currency. Oh, well. We are retiring this chart. I don't want to look at it ever again. Please remind me when this has fallen another 50% from the price of Bitcoin. The next critical level in B-Trash would be 0.5% of the value of Bitcoin, which is right there. Please remind me when, not if, but when this disaster loses another 50%. So I'm going to just draw this arrow right into that. That's the next support level. Okay. Let me know when that happens. All right. That's it, guys. Retiring the chart. Goodbye. Never have to look at it again. Done. Okay. Real quick. The gold trade. The gold trade looking beautiful, doesn't it? Doesn't this look beautiful? So here's what we're doing with the gold trade. This was the entry into the gold trade. The initial stop loss was back here. Remember what I said? My target on this trade was a Lambo. So I don't have any reason to take my profit yet because it hasn't made me a Lambo yet. So I will just continue to raise my stop loss until a Lambo is achieved. Or until I see something that tells me I need to take my profit. So right now, the stop loss on this trade is the prior candle's low. And when this candle ends, we will raise the stop loss, maybe all the way to that candle's low. Maybe not, maybe all the way there. But I really have no interest in taking profit on this trade until we hit an MRI top. But here's a big but coming. I am still considering this to be a 1 to 4 candle correction. So another place for a potential profit take is right around here. This was the prior breakdown area, and somewhere around this red line is a potential to take your profit, but I do think gold will go back and probably breach its all-time high. Imagine catching this low. If this is the move to a new all-time high, that would be awesome. And we did it on a live show. All right, Bitcoin, finally. Weekly chart of Bitcoin is still looking great. We almost reached the all-time high yesterday. This is the weekly chart. Now, what is the best case scenario for the weekly chart? The best case scenario for the weekly chart is current week closing at a new weekly closing high. Where is the new weekly? Where is the old weekly closing high? Well, I'm not even going to bother drawing the line. So right here, this candle, the week of February 15, the close of that week was $57,500. So if we can close at 57,500, we would have a brand new weekly high close, and that just sets us up for that 70 handle. Daily chart. Daily chart almost gave us the second highest close ever. The second highest close ever was $55,990. What was the close yesterday? Ooh, missed it by $100. Missed it by $100. Maybe even $50. Oh, no. Like basically 56K. Missed it by $150. Okay, so maybe tonight. Tonight's got a shot. Okay, I am bullish, but we are more than halfway through towards an MRI top on a daily scale. So when we hit that MRI top on a daily scale 3 days from now, that could be a 1 to 4 candle correction. Now, in a perfect world, we would have a monster day, not today, not tomorrow, but the day after. So Saturday or Sunday. So this weekend, say Saturday. So Saturday would be like this blow off top candle that takes us to a $62,000 range. And then early next week, we have a 1 to 4 candle pullback back to the $56,000 zone or $58,000 zone. And then we set off on one more push into that mid 70s range. Okay. So that's what I'm kind of looking for. But right now, I remain very bullish. The daily chart and the weekly chart, and that's great. What about the 4-hour chart? The 4-hour chart, remember what I said yesterday? I remember what I said yesterday. I would be already entering right there on this green star candle. And then I would be adding the other half of that trade once we broke or closed above this green line, which sits at $55,000, and or lower than that, 54.9, and we did that. So obviously, that was a very, very good bullish trade right there. And we're pulling back now. I am not very concerned. We'll probably break the counts. Very unlikely we'll make it to the next, to another MRI top today. But that's okay. Look at this perfect green arrow. And I'm not going to draw another green arrow, but I still think we're going higher. I am neutral on a 4-hour chart, but I'm bullish on daily and weekly. All right, 1 hour. Let's see the 1-hour chart. The 1-hour chart is not that interesting. I'm going to let that be. I see Motorist is sending me some comments. What do we got? What are your thoughts on GME? Has the weekly RSI divergence? Yeah, the weekly RSI is divergent, but it's not a big deal. Leverage short GME from 330. I can't believe GME went back up, but we're going to take a look at it. So GBTC premium is creeping up. So it looks like GBTC is going to bail out BlockFi. I think that's a mistake, but hey, it's up to them if they want to bail them out. I would love to see the premium come back, and I'm still expecting GBTC to break all-time high. All right, we looked at that. We looked at that. S&P, I'm still very bullish. The S&P, this is a no trade candle for me on a monthly chart, but on a weekly scale, we look very bullish. I'm very bullish on a weekly scale S&P, and on a daily scale, I'm very bullish S&P. So I'm very bullish on the S&P right now. Okay. GME stock. Oh, TLT. TLT again, right off the MRI buy. I like this long. Like I've been saying, I think rates are going to go down. Bond price is going to go up. Gold's going to go up, and the S&P is still going up. Let's look at GME stock. Oh, Jesus. Stupid's back. Guys, this is a dead company. I mean, if you want to buy into a dead company, I mean, go ahead. But I know you can be making money on this, but if someone is short from 330, good short. But you could have also been short from, 180 and got wrecked at 350. So, I mean, there's nothing to analyze here. Like, I have no idea what's going on. I don't trade garbage. This is garbage. Not much to say. All right, guys. I'm gonna keep these videos short. I'm planning on starting a Zoom Q&A session, probably in a week or two, and I'll give you guys information on that. Let me stop the screen share. Oh, before I stop screen share, if you want to support, well, if you want to learn trading, please check out the free tutorial on Learn Trading. If you want to support, go to Products and Services, on-demand videos. People are asking me if I have like donation addresses. I don't. I mean, if you want to support, just buy one of these educational videos so I can give something back to you for your donation. These are risk analysis, intro to technical analysis, and you get a nice discount if you buy them both. Those interested in the MRI, which is what I use to analyze the markets, perfectly timed this gold trade right there off the MRI buy. That's in this section here, product services, MRI. There'll be one more section here that's called private Q&A, and that's going to appear probably next week. All right, we have one more comment. BlockFi. I mean, what about BlockFi? BlockFi was offering people an unreasonably high return. in exchange for them profiting from the GBTC premium. But when they overexploited the GBTC premium, they ran into a problem. Like how, and BlockFi had two choices, lose a bunch of money, turn into a Ponzi scheme, or, convince Barry Silbert to bail them out. And it looks like Barry Silbert is bailing them out. I mean, good for Barry, I guess. But see, there's no such thing as a free lunch. And when people were telling me, God, you have no idea how many people told me to put my money into BlockFi, and I just laughed at them. Why would I put my Bitcoin to earn 8% with an enormous risk of something stupid happening? And I didn't even bother investigating what kind of stupid can happen. But there's no such thing as free money. And BlockFi was not able to provide that kind of return anymore because they were making money on GBTC premium. Now, I will hand it to BlockFi. At least they don't have a scam coin. So obviously Celsius and Nexo and Binance and all these other, scammy, companies with a scammy token, they can offer you an unreasonable return because they printed money out of thin air, which is why I don't support Celsius. I think Alex Mashinsky is a scammer because he just printed his own ICO. I don't support these companies. I don't support Binance. I don't support Nexo. I am 99% sure Nexo has a token. I don't support these companies because they gave themselves a competitive advantage on printing their own money or unlicensed, unregistered security, just like Ripple did. There's no difference between Celsius and Ripple. They printed their own token. That's it. That's how they're, crypto.com as well. I have zero respect for crypto.com. I think they're running a scam. They're running a security scam. Now, the SEC doesn't want to do anything about it, but that's not my problem. I'm just telling you my moral side of why I hate these companies. Now, BlockFi is a legit company, but they were offering an unreasonable return, and they were able to, create that return by exploiting the inefficiency of GBTC. But the efficient market hypothesis made sure that they couldn't exploit it forever. And now they ended up in a bit of a shitter, didn't they? People are asking me if I'm sure about Celsius. Of course, I'm 110% sure. Celsius has a Celsius token. There is no reason for that token to exist other than Alex Mashinsky to get rich. That is the only reason for the existence of that token. Celsius isn't doing anything revolutionary. They're just doing it better because they printed their own money. This is how ICO scams work. Celsius is a registered security. Explain to me why a security is used as a utility token. Like, he, pulled one over on the regulators. The regulators were stupid. Do you use Apple stock as a utility token? Do you buy your iPhone with Apple stock? Do you pay for your Netflix subscription with Netflix stock? No. So why are you using the Celsius security token as the currency of Celsius network? It's not, regulators are just dumb. Hold on to your Bitcoin, guys. Don't give up your Bitcoin. Everyone wants your Bitcoin. Everyone wants your Bitcoin. The moment the Bitcoin leaves your wallet and is in somebody else's wallet, that is no longer your Bitcoin. And make sure of that. All right, guys. Thank you all for watching, and see you all on the next one.